So welcome back to another not so exciting episode of my e-bike vlog. Anyway, still having some problems with the bike. I'm going through my second throttle. It's a really weird issue. I've never had this before. Like I've had a throttle go bad and go full open. I've had a throttle go bad and not work at all. But what's happening here is you go give it gas, and depending on how fast you're going, would depend on how long it would hang and get faster and faster, which is scary because if you're in a situation where you're stop and go in traffic, you gotta be able to stop. I'm using a bike with two motors, and it's got a lot of torque, more torque than the brakes can handle. So if it goes wide open, you're basically, the only way to stop the bike is to shut it off, which I have a 2 horsepower relay, so it won't lock up. It'll just shut off. It's proven to work because I've had to do it a couple of times. What's really weird is when you go really fast, the bike is like it's got cruise control. It's just like, you know what, screw you, let off on the throttle, and then it'll just go faster and faster. It's weird. It's the weirdest problem I've ever had. So I've replaced the throttle twice now, and I literally just took it out now, and once again gave me bad nerves because it just takes off. I've ruled it down to the brain power controller that's on the front of the bike. I think there's a problem with the regulator in it, and it's not putting out the proper 5 volts for the throttle. And when you give it, the voltage drops, and obviously the throttle gets all stupid. So the last thing to do is change it out with this one here. I know this one works, so. If that's the case, then I will literally label that controller bad and use it for parts. I will not try and fix it. It's a situation where it's actually dangerous. It's not something I'm going to try and fix. But I know this one works. So we'll try it again. I was actually going to put a camera on the bike and show you the problem, but it's actually so dangerous I don't want to do that. I've only had one situation where I've had to actually, I did a panic thing where I grabbed both brakes and I tried to stop. The brakes won't stop the bike. So the only thing that saved me was power button. So having a power button on your bike is, you got to paramount. You got to have something like that for safety if you have anything over a certain speed or a certain voltage. If you don't, you're stupid. So anyway, we'll throw this one on, which I'll do off camera, and we'll try it again. I just want this problem resolved. It's really friggin' irritating. Later, guys.